Welcome back to Ben Utah Golf. I'm Ben Utah. If you're new here, I'm trying to go from amateur golfer to professional golfer in 1 year. And this is episode 2 of that journey. So let's hop right in. Probably the most important part of beginning this journey is figuring out, how do I actually even go pro? Is there a draft like the NFL, or is there a national signing day where I pick a hat from a group of hats? Or do I just walk out in the street and say, hey guys, professional golfer, right here. This guy, you're looking at him, pro golfer. So to clear this up, let's go to the keeper of all information, our friend Google, for the answer. Well, it looks like you just sign up for a tournament as a professional. You just register with your name and a little P beside it for professional, which is slightly anticlimactic and way too short for this YouTube video. So let's talk about what the actual plan looks like, because anybody can just sign up and become a professional golfer. But my sights are set a little bit higher than that. I want to actually earn money from a golf tournament, whether that be making the cut, finishing in the money, or even winning the tournament. I want to earn money in a golf tournament in order to call myself a professional. So when I say professional golfer or earning money in a tournament, I am not necessarily referring to the PGA Tour, at least not for next year. I'm not quite that grandiose. Here in America, you may or may not be familiar with the levels of different professional golf. The first level, the highest level, is the PGA Tour. Then below that, we have the Korn Ferry Tour. And then below that, we have a series of mini tours, as they've come to be called. These mini tours are usually localized to a certain region or place in the country and vary wildly in terms of their fields, their purses, their entry fees, their dues. So in order to establish a goal or a direction, we need to talk about which one of these mini tours I'll be playing on next year. I intend to be based in the southeast of the United States, which means I want a tour that competes there. So the first one I'm looking at is called the Rolling Red Tour, and you're seeing that on screen right now. Rolling Red Tour is a little bit, I don't want to call any of these mini tours easy, so hit the brakes there for a second. All of this is very hard. Playing on a mini tour might be one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. Traveling and playing each week, knowing that every shot counts, and that shot could be the one that keeps you there for another week, is incredibly grueling, not to mention taxing and overwhelming. So we've got that to look forward to. But back to the Rolling Red. I'm not saying it's easy, I'm just saying it might provide a smoother transition into the world of professional golf. If I feel my game is in a place where I can compete on a higher level or on a bigger tour, then I'll opt for something like the G Pro Tour. G Pro Tour is a little older, it has much bigger fields, and as you can see, it has much bigger purses. So it's really going to be a game time decision come next April about where I feel my game is at and where I feel I can compete. Here's the plan. The plan for the next 3 years. The first year, next year, I want to compete on a mini tour, whether that's the Rolling Red or the G Pro, game time decision. 2 years from right now, I'd like to move on to the Korn Ferry Tour. And 3 years from now, ideally, I'd be making my PGA Tour debut. Is that realistic? No, it's not. And I don't want to come across as naive. I know exactly how hard this is going to be. But I do believe in dreaming big, and I don't see any harm in that. So that's the ideal scenario. And really, I don't care about anything past year 1 anyway. You can't accomplish goal 2 until you accomplish goal 1. So my only focus right now is 1 year from today, playing on a mini tour. If you have experience playing on a mini tour or any professional golf, I would love to hear from you. I don't know everything, I haven't Googled everything, and I know there's a bunch of stuff that I missed. So I'd love to hear from you. Drop something in the comments and let me know, what am I missing? What could be potentially helpful for me to know as I progress through this journey? Because ultimately, I'm not gonna know everything, and there's some things I just have to find out along the way. That's part of it. That's part of any journey. That's part of any growth. It's part of any transition. So if you haven't already, join the gallery, hit subscribe, drop a like. Let's find out together what this journey looks like, and I'll see you in the next one.